Do you want to be so persuasive you can use Jedi mind tricks to convince stormtroopers of anything on Tatooine?
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Well,
if improving your persuasion is what you're looking for, look no further. Welcome to Self-Mastery Important. My name's Henry. Our discussion within this video will revolve around the psychology of persuasion and include an in-depth analysis of its aspects. A persuasion is a form of communication that seeks to influence another's beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. It is a process through which one person seeks to shape another's behavior by providing information, arguments, and evidence supporting a particular position or action. The goal of persuasion is to change the beliefs or behaviors of the person being persuaded. Now let's do an in-depth analysis. Here are some critical elements of the psychology of persuasion. Reciprocity is a core element of the psychology of persuasion, hinging on the idea that individuals tend to be more receptive to persuasion when they have received a valuable item or favor from the persuader. This principle is rooted in the fundamental human inclination to reciprocate, creating a sense of obligation to consider and potentially accept the persuader's message or request. Social proof is a powerful component of persuasion psychology and illustrates how individuals often emulate the actions or beliefs of others, particularly when faced with their uncertainty. When people observe a substantial number of their peers engaging in a particular behavior, they tend to be swayed to follow suit. This phenomenon is driven by the human desire to align with the choices of a collective, reinforcing the persuasive impact of social proof in influencing decisions and actions. The authority principle highlights the inclination of individuals to be more receptive to persuasion from those perceived as authoritative or experts in specific domains. This psychological phenomena suggests that people place greater trust in and are more likely to be influenced by figures with perceived knowledge and expertise. Recognizing and leveraging this dynamic can enhance the effectiveness of persuasive communication, as it aligns with the inherent human tendency to defer to perceived authorities in decision-making. If you're getting some good persuasive value from this video, please remember to smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell to be the first to watch our new videos. Liking is another central tenet in persuasion psychology. It underscores the notion that individuals are more inclined to be swayed by those whom they genuinely admire and have an established positive connection. The cultivation of rapport and the projection of an affable persona can substantially augment the effectiveness of persuasion. This principle's emotional bond and personal attraction enhance the prospects of people embracing and aligning with the persuader's messages and requests. Scarcity is the next fundamental concept in persuasion psychology, which revolves around the notion that the rarity or limited availability of something can render it more enticing and persuasive. This principle motivates people to take action promptly by instilling a sense of urgency. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, is the desire to secure something exclusive and can be a potent driving force behind decision-making and behavior, amplifying the persuasive impact of scarcity in various contexts. Cognitive dissonance is another psychological phenomenon where individuals experiencing discomfort due to conflicting beliefs or actions are more susceptible to persuasion. This discomfort arises from inconsistency between their thoughts and their actions, leading them to seek resolution. To alleviate this inner conflict, people are inclined to change their attitudes or beliefs in alignment with persuasive messages, thereby reducing the mental dissonance and restoring a sense of coherence between their beliefs and their actions. Framing pertains to the pivotal role of how information is presented in persuasion. How a message is framed can wield substantial influence over people's decisions. By choosing specific perspectives, emphasis, or angles, framers can shape how individuals perceive and respond to information, ultimately guiding their choices. This underscores the profound impact of framing on the art of persuasion, as it molds how people interpret and react to messages. Next, we'll talk about emotional appeal. This underscores the potency of persuasive communication through sentiment and narrative. Emotional messages and stories wield significant influence by establishing a personal and profound connection with individuals. By evoking emotional responses, these messages resonate on a deeply human level, engendering empathy and connection. This emotional bond can substantially enhance the persuasiveness of the content as it taps into the core of people's feelings and experiences, making the message more compelling and relatable. Understanding these principles of persuasion can help individuals and organizations communicate more effectively and influence others in various contexts, such as marketing, sales, politics, and everyday interpersonal interactions. Now, as a special bonus, let's talk about some of the top ways you can improve your own psychology of persuasion. Establish trust. Establishing trust is key to convincing people of your point of view. People need to feel that they can trust you before they will be willing to act on what you are saying. To do this, be authentic, honest, and sincere in your interactions with others. Show that you are reliable and competent in the topics you are discussing. Also, use stories. People are more likely to be persuaded by stories than by facts and figures. Stories can have an emotional impact and help illustrate your point of view more effectively. Make sure you have an interesting and compelling story to share. Build relationships. Building relationships with people you are trying to persuade is essential. Take the time to get to know them, learn about their backgrounds and interests, and show that you genuinely care about their opinion. Then, make a personal connection. When you are trying to persuade someone, make sure to make a personal connection with them. Ask them questions, learn about their interests and passions, and show that you understand and respect their point of view. It is also important to use emotion. People are more likely to be persuaded by emotion than by logic. Emotional appeals create a strong connection with the audience, making it more likely that they will be persuaded. Always be confident. Confidence is essential when it comes to persuasion. People need to trust that you know what you're talking about and that you believe in your point of view. To be confident, practice your argument and be prepared for any of the objections that may come. Be consistent. People are more likely to be persuaded if you are consistent in your message and arguments. Make sure you're sending the same message across all channels and that your arguments are as consistent as your message. Use the power of repetition. Repetition is a powerful tool when it comes to persuasion. Repeat the same message or argument several times to help people understand and remember it. Make it easy. Make sure your argument is easy to understand and remember, using simple language and avoiding any jargon. Show your enthusiasm. People are more likely to be persuaded if you're passionate and enthusiastic about your argument. Show your enthusiasm for the topic and make it clear that you believe in what you are saying. Be sure to listen. Don't just talk to people. Spend some time listening to their point of view and their objections. This will show that you're taking their opinion seriously. It will also show them that their opinion matters to you, which is very important. If you made it this far, please tell me what you thought about this video and let me know if I missed anything down in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way out, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. I'm Henry with Self Mastery Emporium, and our next video is on the horizon.